Alright, so it looks like we are live. I tell you, we live. We live. Up in here. I feel like it's 3 nights in a row. Which is crazy if that's the truth. Because we are. I haven't streamed like this since we had some Fire Emblem, I think, on the 3DS. You know, I'm not saying I've been streaming long periods of time, but still a little bit of consistency here. I guess we're just gonna go right into it. Why not wait? We're just trying to run down the clock anyway. Cross your fingers and pray. We'll pop open a Coke. It's not a cherry Coke, it's a regular Coke, but got the controller here. We're not going to beat any games tonight, or there's no guaranteed beat. Alright. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Oh, I almost didn't start the timers. That would have been a sad moment in life. Dauntless. Make sure we're on the Dauntless page. We are on the Dauntless page. Alright, so I can keep track of my attempts. Okay. Why is it not... The D-pad's not going up. Alright, so we need to turn this off and... This game is glitching. With the best of them. Can I go up? Yes, I can go up. Yay. The controller works. Let's see if we can shoot. Wait. It didn't give us... Is it always... Oh yeah, it's 4 lives. I was like, I want 5 lives. Why do I only have 4? I need to back up because the wire on the controller is hitting the box. I hear it. And it's affecting my skills. I mean, I'll just turn a little bit to the side. And maybe I can just sit up straight up. Back up. Perfectly in line with the television. Not a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. I need to scoot over this way. So I'm perfectly aligned with the television. So I can give my best 100% attentive action. We just got done watching 2 episodes of Luke Cage. It's a slow burn right now. A slow burn. I think every single night we've watched has been 2 episodes. Instead of powering through and finishing all of it at once. I think this season, if I had to sum it up, it's about the main characters all losing their minds. Good and bad characters. They're all going crazy. It's lunacy. You hear me? Lunacy. Oh my god, my neck. My neck. My back. My neck. My back. But I gotta sit up straight. 100%. I gotta get in the zone. If we get in the zone, we can beat Dauntless. I don't know if any of you guys play the Powerball or the Mega Millions, but I feel like it's really high. And Friday's the drawing, so we should all Team Zophar should play one drawing. Take a chance. Hit that jackpot and buy some video games. Ah, yes. I gotta pause because my wrist is itchy. Alright. That would have sucked if I died starting back up, but I almost felt like something was crawling on me. I feel like there's more static electricity or something. Oh my god, they're forcing me lower and lower down, which is going to put me in a bad spot. Alright, we got out of that section. Hopefully everyone had a great 4th of July. I worked. Playing a little bit of catch up on a slower day. Went in expecting to get some good stuff done. but I had to do something totally different. That's alright though. Work is work. Every little bit counts, right? I was like, dude, did I just crash into something? I would have been very upset if I crashed into something. I'd be like, no! Stop! Stop with the pain and anguish. Oh man, the planes are... Squeeze play right here, squeeze play. You know what? You know what's very interesting? I haven't heard much information or any noise from Chris Gold. I wonder if they shipped him back out to boot camp. The Gold Nation might be without a leader again. And if that's the case, if that is the case, that might mean that I have a chance to actually beat this. The Gold Nation is like this huge weight that you wear around your neck that you can't get rid of. There's a key that you don't have access to. It holds many a men back from achieving greatness. Come on. I feel like I should be out of this level already. I think you all should all agree. Alright, there we go. The big Team Zophar, we out. We out of this. Take a second to regain my mental focus. Composure. Stream at least an hour. Tell myself, stream at least an hour. Stream at least an hour tonight. No excuses. I could always get a robot to play itself. Play the game, right? Oh man, now there's more planes coming out. That's level 4 for us. Woo! Gosh, that bullet nearly got shot. Whew. Barely seeing these planes now, man. That's alright as long as I'm not dying. 2 planes. I'm going up. I'm going up. Getting one of them. Getting this one. Woo, Nelly. Tons of action on this screen, man. You don't see this in new age games. All these new games these people be playing, they're mining ores, metal, wood, and stuff so they can build walls. All you do is patiently wait. What happens in games where you just go in and kill a Jigga? Fight for that power weapon. No, you gotta mine materials now. And then you gotta dance. And then you hide and hope that everyone else kills each other so you don't have to do any work yourself. That's what everybody's grown to love. Bitch. Woo! We got out of there. We got out of there. Alright, come on. That first bullet could have hit me, and that would have been like, oh, welcome to level 5. Groups of planes coming to die, right? on. Don't keep me up here too long. No! If only I hesitated one last second, I would have been okay. It's hard, man. Like when you see a ship that you can get. Oh, well, I didn't even see that bullet, and I died anyway, so. F you. We had a good run going, didn't we? And now level 5's taking all of the lives away. I saw you. And how much more is there? Every single time I start doing good, I'm like, dude, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it this time. Maybe I'm going to be able to do it, conquer this game. And then reality sits in, and I'm like, well, I guess we're hoping for that 12-hour timer. Okay, I just missed that plane like an idiot. Dude, I've taken out so many of these planes. This is redonkulous. Alright, these two have to be the last two. Alright, praise the heavens, man. Oh, we're not doing the best, but at least we're on level 6. All we have to do is beat level 6, 7, 8, and 9. 4 levels, 2 lives. That means we can only die once. Is that even fair? I don't think it is. But I'm gonna try. Nothing in life is fair. Except that we all get to die. Oh man. Doing our best. Oh. Wow, almost, we could have died. See, so close calls, man. I just gotta get lucky. That's what it boils down to, is I just need to avoid all those little close calls and pray. Alright, I gotta go down first. I don't know if that made a difference, but just like in life, every little thing you do affects your total outcome overall. So maybe going down that time saved me and got me into a pattern where I'll avoid a bullet that would cause the end of this run. But if I would have went up first, I wouldn't have avoided a later bullet. I don't know. We'll never know. We can just debate and wonder why. Dude, man, these ships are coming out like crazy, man. Who's building this fleet? Or this, it's probably squadron. Airplane's a squadron, right? Fleet is boats. Wow, that was a mad dodge if you ever seen one before. Jeez. Level 6 right there was... That was a good level, guys. A very good level. Do we have it in us to do 7, 8, and 9 the same way? I certainly hope so. You can always dream, hope, and pray. Hope and pray. I tell you, hope and pray. Fast forward the timer so we can get to 12 hours. Oh man. Come on! Oh, now we need like a freaking miracle to get all through past 3 levels with 1 life. But it is possible. Everything is possible. That's the beauty of clutching stuff. Wow. 3's a crowd, baby. Oh, come on, give it to us. No. The dream has ended. On this run, at least. Dang, man. I felt like I felt it. If that makes any sense. I felt like I felt it. I was in the groove. The game and I were one. But obviously I didn't understand the game, or the game didn't understand me. And definitely didn't understand me that run. First level death. That is not an option. We can't die on the first level. And expect to make it all the way to the end, that is. I whooped level 1's butt. Yeah, I did. It was me. I did it. Cha-ching! Level 3. Alright, things are looking up and up here. I'm doing a fantastic job. Should I get my mental focus, or should I have continued without halting? I think I should have continued without halting, but sometimes you gotta scratch your back. Dude, I forgot I have a nice big bag of Doritos. I think we should dig into some Doritos. Some ranch Doritos. But we're not going to. I'll save them for a snack for another day. I don't want my controller to get all nasty. I don't feel like getting up to get like paper towels. These Genesis controllers are a dime a dozen now. Don't want to have to resort to new style controllers. That was risky. Hey, I guess pausing and taking a break and recollecting my thoughts wasn't such a bad thing to do. And take this wallet out of my pockets. I keep like moving my arm around, resting it on my leg, and then it's hitting my wallet, and I don't like that. Alright guys, pray for us. Dang man, we totally missed ship there. Stupid fireworks don't stop all night, all day. At least our dog can't hear as good as he used to. If he did, he'd be shaking. Well, I wish he could hear as good as he used to, but tonight's the only night that is beneficial. Dang it! I felt like going up too. Damn it. So we're level 6, we're down in life. We need to be level 6 and 7 without dying. Come on. I know I can do it. It's not that hard, right? Can't be that hard. I've only been doing it, trying for 6 hours almost, and dang it! Mother fudger. And the planes are on fire right now. I had to hold out a second there. I wanted to go down and kill a cluster of planes, but oh man. There ain't kids here. What's up, your face? Welcome to the stream, a big team so far. Man, what if the kids are watching the VODs? You know everyone's trying to check out this Action 52 playthrough. Besides, I'm not a vulgar person unless I'm around vulgar people. If that makes any sense. Ugh. How's going your Fortnite plan on your mixer? You growing slowly but surely? Angel must not be streaming at all because his daughter's in town. I haven't been getting any notifications of him streaming, although it could be Twitch's notifications are down, but that tends to be something that happens a lot. Oh man. Stuck in between some planes. Oh, we died. Try not to play Fortnite too much. I hate that game. I just tied you. The last few days, so he's been doing his cooking. Oh, nice. Congrats. So you're at 519 followers. Look at you growing. Team Zophar isn't growing anymore. No one wants to follow Team Zophar. We've been stagnant at 500 for a month or two now. But I can't be hating on it because whose fault is that? It's my own fault. I ain't been streaming. When I do stream, it's only been extremely short periods of time. That's okay. I'm not streaming for any sort of notoriety. I'm streaming to beat that Genesis game. There's Genesis games. And have someone watch me. And have a record of it. Proof. Not like T-Bone saying, I shot Mike Tyson. You can't do it. I did it though. Back in the day, you could lie about your gaming achievements, but not anymore. You gotta prove it. But you know what? If you ain't got that achievement or that trophy, I didn't believe it. It didn't happen unless it's on video or something, man. You know what? Speaking of IRLs, the one dancing channel that I used to watch, I wonder if they still do it, or did they get banned or something? This is what they wear. Someone complained, they were frustrated. How are these people dancing and getting all these viewers? And that's not fair. And I'm actually playing games. I'm actually good at the games, but I can't get viewers, so I'm going to complain to Twitch about them. Level 3. Oh, I'm resetting. I don't know. I should have kept playing, but to die on the first guy that comes, homie, don't play that. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 6 hours. That means we need to play this game another 6 hours. Alright, I'm done sitting up straight. It's time to get comfortable. I'll focus when it gets real. Until you tell like level 5 or something. It's late at night. It's time to be comfortable while we play the video games. I need a comfortable gaming chair, one that doesn't squeak when I'm in it. Come on, man. Come on! What's up, Sharpie? Welcome to the stream. Not much. You don't see that channel anymore. It's going. Just plugging away at Action 52, trying to finish it off. I only have like one real game left that we know that we can complete, which is Dark Sign. So now I'm just playing the other 5. Yeah, playing the other 5 till 12 hours. Obviously trying to attempt to beat them. But I'm just going to say Dark Sign so I can go out on at least one game being beat on it. Really want to beat this before Octopath Traveler comes out, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, because if I have to play 12 hours each one, they'll have left. So I feel like Sidewinder, I've only played like 2 hours. I know I've played almost 10 hours of the Minecraft one, I was going to say. Minesweeper one, I mean. That shouldn't take too much longer, maybe 2 more playthroughs of that. But then, more importantly, I just want to get into the bees and blow some games up a little bit. How about you? Been lurking a little? Hey, that's my favorite thing to do, is lurk. No, I've been, the last, I want to say last month and a half, I was transferred to a new store, so it's been a little bit stressful. Because when I inherited the store, it was a disaster, and we're slowly but surely improving it, but I just hate going home knowing the state that the store is in, and I just don't like it. So that's why I kind of like, that's why I haven't been like streaming as much, or even being interactive in like in the Twitch chats. I kind of drop in. I mean, I watched your Evander Holyfield. I was excited to see you about to play Shining in the Darkness, but obviously you said, "Oh, I'm not starting it tonight." Oh my gosh, dude. Freaking internet. End of the world. Chris Gold! What's up, Narblast? Are you gonna get the graphic pick, or you gonna start Shining in the Darkness yet, or did I miss today? Wait, your ISP was freaking out, so you couldn't play it today. You know what? Because I came into my room, I was gonna watch you, and I didn't see you, and I'm thinking, oh, it must be Friday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I'm so lost. I had to work today on the 4th of July. My favorite thing is when a customer comes into the stores and says, "I can't believe you guys are open today." Well, we wouldn't be open if people like you didn't come in the store. Oh, nice. Did you pick up Bomberman on the Switch? Or I'm assuming you picked it up on the Switch since you combined it with Owlboy. Or did you pick it up on Xbox or PlayStation? Because I have to say, I'll play you Bomberman right now, but I don't have it. I just have it for the Switch. I don't think I'm gonna re-buy it though for Xbox. I guess I could borrow it just to play you one night. Try to get Chris Gold, everyone else to play. Ooh, I can't believe I dodged that bullet there. I know you're excited for your Outrun marathon, Sharpie. That'll be a good way to get your equilibrium right and your mindset straight from all the grinding. I feel like we already died really early. I think we died on level 4. But I didn't want to stop. What was the furthest you got in Dauntless? I feel like I got to level 9 once with one guy left. And then, other than that, it's just been level 8 the most. Not too far in. Yeah, I mean, I want to say Shining in the Darkness came out. I don't know if it came out before or after Shining Force. I feel like it came out after. But I could be wrong. I wasn't a big fan at the time when it came out. Because, I don't know. I don't like just games that you're in a dungeon the whole time. I like to go into the cities and talk to people and get my items. That's just me. How long did it take you to assemble that whole robot kit? Ooh, we barely avoided that shot. Oh my gosh. I'm getting lucky this run, or in this level at least. I was gonna say I got lucky on this whole run because I died earlier in the run. Dude, let me pass this level, right? Finally, man, this is like ridiculous. Yeah, I was thinking about today when I came home from work. I actually thought about how I enjoyed our little race that we had with just the challenges. I think it was an enjoyable experience. Are you actually going to play the RPGs, or are you going to wimp out and say no? Hopefully you play all of them, because I enjoy watching you play. I like watching people play it for the first time. Alright, that's cool. At least you got like a kind of a jump start on Shining Force, because now you know how to play it. I feel like Sharpie enjoyed Shining Force more than the majority of the RPGs that he had to play on the Genesis console. That and Phantasy Star were my favorite on the Sega Genesis, at least. There's not too many though RPGs though. The majority of them start to come out on the Sega CD and I'm gonna say Sega CD. It's just so crazy. I think what shaped me liking RPGs was the amount of game time that you got out of playing them. Because I only had so many games I could get. So I wanted to get the games that took longest to play. And I guess I've always liked fantasy type stuff like Dragons and Warriors and He-Man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not sure why they changed the formula for it. I mean, I feel like Shining Force is like the most crazy series, like I guess I should say Shining series, because they had Shining Force 1 and 2 for the Sega Genesis. Then they had Shining in the Darkness. And then they had, for the Sega CD, they had that Shining Force CD. And for Sega Saturn, they had Shining in the Holy Ark, which goes back to the dungeon crawler type thing, but you can go outside too. Like, it's outside, but it's still first person's perspective. And then they made 2 Shining games for the GBA, and those were like action RPGs that you can link up and play with other people. And then they had a ton of Shining games on the PS2, which I didn't play any of them, so I don't even know what type of games those are. Oh yeah, and also for the Sega Saturn in Japan, or here, they released Shining Force 3, but it was only part 1, and then in Japan they released part 2 and 3, so we never even got to finish Shining Force 3. Yeah, that's always, when you run an RPG, you always pray and hope that the next time you can rent it, that no one deleted your quest. You're like, please don't delete my quest. I would like to beat the game. I remember one time renting a game, and this was a mom and pop rental store. And I told my friends I had rented it, but I wasn't able to beat it. And they were jerks, so they ended up, when I took it back, they rented it and deleted my quest so they could beat it before me. And I always thought they would bring like the original like Shining Force series like back, especially with the success Fire Emblem has. But yet again, Sega gets no respect for their classics and their games, and because no one knows all these franchises. So Sharpie, when Niken did that huge donation, was it an accident, or did he mean to do that? I wanted to ask you, but I didn't want to ask you on your channel. Because since then I haven't seen any Niken bit donations or anything like that. He meant it? Alright, I don't feel so bad. Like, I was like, oh my god. that was awesome. That was a great moment. And that wasn't such a great moment, but first enemy on the screen kills me. Yeah, if I ever hit the lottery big, you'll probably see something similar for me, for you. Buy a ridiculous amount of bits and start drinking and start donating to people. I do something similar for like people that I don't know. I do something similar like Triple Topper would say. So, if you can kill however many guys you kill without dying, I'll give you a certain amount of bits. I'm not going to tell you how many bits you'll get, but I can't believe I died already. I wish the AI would like. It was one of those AIs where if you were doing really good, it was super hard, but then as you die, then it resets back to a lower level. So I can manage the difficulty of this game. But I don't really even feel like it's really difficulty. I think it's just the stupid clouds and not being able to see. Oh, I went straight into it. That one was my bad. Team Triple Topper bits lag out. Nah, that's funny. Dude, he has it so when he texts or when he tweets, it texts me his tweets. But he was talking about, I don't understand, he was talking about some sort of new internet service he was about to get, and he was so excited for it, and he wanted to talk to me about it, and then all of a sudden later on in the evening, he was talking about how someone on Frontier said the person that told him about that is a snake oil salesperson, and they're lying to him. They're saying whatever that person was saying is impossible to do. And then he said, and he put an article on 56ok.org or 56ok.com or whatever else, talking about warning people not to trust this salesperson because she's full of it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Team Triple Topper. Yeah, so tomorrow we get to watch Sharpie play Shining in the Darkness. I'm actually off tomorrow. Hopefully, like something crazy happens. I mean, it has to be extremely crazy because I'm already in overtime and I gotta work Friday and Saturday. I need to go get my hair cut tomorrow is what I need to do. You. Oh my god, I totally missed that one plane. That's how bad I am at this game. Oh, so they gave... So you can't even watch ads for bits right now. Interesting. Well, you're not gonna... I'm not gonna run any race against any Nintendo games against you. Because you play Where's Waldo. And you're the only person that you play that weekly. I'm sure there's people that do the race stuff. I forget what the race site was when we did the Mega 16 race. If you go on there, I'm sure you'll find people that would race crazy stuff like that. I'm down for racing anything that's like a brand new game that no one's played. Because I think that's the most interesting. Because it tests your adaptability, your willingness to learn. Someone pointed out to me, and I had no idea about this, on the Sega Classics collection, whatever it is, it doesn't have Sonic 3 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That seems like an extreme oversight to me. Like, why wouldn't they include those games on there? When he said that, I'm like, no, you must be wrong about that. They show me on the box, and I'm like, you're right. Well, that's true too. We'll see if the Switch does it any better. Because aren't they supposed to, if you sign up for their online service, give you access to their old games, but with multiplayer functionality? Oh yeah. I ended up picking that game up that I was asking you about. 88 Heroes, 98 Heroes Edition. And then I got Tiny Barbarians. I got freaking Tiny Barbarians, and there is no fucking game in it. Oh my god. Alright, at least this one has a game in it. I'm gonna have to text him. No, because one of the reasons I bought it was because it had like the little tote bag with the item in it. Damn it. Ugh. Wait 1 second. It's 1:15 in the morning. He'll be up. I gotta text him. I cannot believe that. Hopefully I didn't wake him up. I can't believe it, dude. Like, how in the fuck? Incompetent workers at GameStop. I like this cover better. I still say the net play was the issues with the net play was because of triple topper. Not had nothing to do with them. Ooh, we barely avoided that bullet. That was the first piece of luck we had. Can't call it skill. Well, I guess, I mean, there we go. I'm talking shit and I die anyway. God damn. Tired of these planes. Seeing blue skies. Covered up by clouds. Heck, the Sega Genesis Classic Collection is not complete without Action 52 on it, right? What the? Why would I do that? What's up, Hoffman? Team Zophar! How was your 4th of July, sir? Ultimate collection right here. Exactly. Nothing can even come close to this. Dude, that's kind of scary. I thought I was gonna crash into them. Woo! We almost went into that bullet. Taking risks, taking risks. We need to take a break here. Come on. Let us pass this level. Alright, whoo, take a break, man. Oh, it's Australia. Sharpies. Yeah, Hoffman Sharpie was saying his internet was inconsistent this evening, so I don't know if he ended early because of it, but probably because when I got on, normally like when I'm setting my stuff up and put my headphones on and I listen to Sharpie stream, but I had to pick someone else to do that, listen to. These darn internet companies taking your money, but it's not working. It's like, it's so weird. Like, big companies can get away with murder, but if it was something that we were providing as a service, it would be unacceptable. Like, say for instance you were a barber and you mess up someone's haircut, or you put one little nick in their head, they would try not to pay you. Like someone getting their hair done, you just do something wrong, they're not going to pay you. But this internet service, they're supposed to be giving us service and it doesn't work. They don't give us your money back. It's so shady. Yep, proud to be an American. I was able to sell video games today at work. Sell some of those V-Bucks for those kids. First customer of the day, they needed a headset so they could play Fortnite because their headset had broken. Only 2 lives left. I was praying that there's 3 lives left. I knew I'd already died at least once. Ooh, come on, yo. As you see me now, this is focus mode. Focus mode shouldn't have me talking though, right? Dude, I'm in a bad spot right now. I gotta get out of there. Alright, cool. Not going down. Now we can go down and get that guy at least. Damn, these ships are going faster sometimes. I was about to go up. Oh, come on, dude. We didn't even see the bullet. We didn't even see the bullet. It was an invisible bullet. Woo! 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 Come on, let me beat the level. I had to make a move because I was going to crash into him, so I knew I was in trouble once I was up in that left-hand corner. I was like, no, please don't stick me up here. Oh, man. As Triple Topper would say, just be glad to have working internet that you can watch streams and you can stream on. What's his website? Let's check what his website is because I already forget. Is it 56ok.org? I would say 56ok. Okay.com. It's gonna take me to a porn site or something. No, it took me to a Japanese thing. Let me try .org. Alright, there we go. Copy. And we'll paste. Welcome to the 56ok.org. You know what? We're going to stop. Each game is 12 hours, so the 5 games I have left, I have to do 12 hours. I'm going to stop the timers for a second. Can I screen capture? I think I can. Let me screen capture what I'm saying here. There it is. Probably can't really even see it because it's probably super. Let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna extend this, see if I can see it better if I. Alright, so this is 56ok.org. Avoid being roadkill on the information autobahn. Welcome to the 56ok.org. If you hear bandwidths of 10 megabits in, 5 megabits out, and think that's the service you get in the third world country, this is not for you. This is for people who lust after 10 megabit connections and can afford one or more consoles. This website shows you how to get creative with online games and find ones that don't automatically kicked off of or get kicked off of. I like how he says lust after the 10 megabit connections. Who lusts after 10 megabit connections? It's kind of hard to make a website dedicated to low bandwidth gaming. We don't know how big that audience is. Also, I'm on Social Security, and the other gamer in the house is a mooch. The other gamer in the house is a mooch. My brother. Wait, alright, so I'm laughing at the mooch part. I'm not laughing at the next part. Who had a hard separation, but not a legal divorce from his wife, and has never seen his daughter in over 10 years. He is an amateur, self-taught philosopher. He said if it's exclusively about low-ping gaming, he doubts the audience will be big, and if it succeeds, imitators will abound. Don't be the website for low bandwidth gaming. Instead, be my gaming website, whose unique feature is dealing with low bandwidth online gaming. But I will make other judgment calls. Yes, this is Triple Topper's website. So you know what perspective I'm reviewing from? You'll better understand the reason why I give something a review I give. It also explains the selections on games, as I buy all my games in my collection. Maybe if this succeeds, and developers and publishers would want to comp me a copy, especially if they are trying to pass the message that their net code is efficient and welcome bandwidth crippled gamers. I mean, look at this. This goes on and on and on and on and on. Oh, wait a second. How bad internet affects good internet connections. He has the thing he was begging me. Alright, so we'll click on this. I'm pretty sure this is our match. This is it. I gotta see if I can hear it. Is it not? Can you guys hear that or no? You might not be able to hear it. But this essentially is the match between him and I. We were playing the Sega Classics collection, and he was beating me because the internet was so bad. Oh, I was screwing around with the mirrored option on the Sega Genesis Classics. I didn't realize it just stayed that way. Yeah, we're done watching it. The moral of the story is he about the feds getting involved. Battle of the systems. Like, is this how you make a web page? Like, literally you just scroll down the whole thing? Alright, finally it's ending. What did he say something about Twitch? What? I started gaming during the pre-crash era when I was 7 and my brother was 12. Our system of choice was the ColecoVision. There we grew up with blah 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 blah. Our dad would buy liquidated games for stores that don't want to carry any video game, and we're stuck with them. Dad found $1 gems that we wouldn't have bought if they were full price games, but for $1, who can go wrong? We picked up Tarzan, Squish'em, Jukebox, Pitfall 2, Hero. There was no NES to replace it yet. So we bought an Atari 800 XL and played bootleg floppies. Why were they called floppies? Because they flop when you wiggle them. The next format in line I mistaken as a hard disk. I didn't know that was a floppy, even though it wasn't floppy in texture. One time in high school, I brought a wiggly floppy, and they said, that's not what they wanted. They showed me one, and I said, oh, you mean a hard disk? They said, that was a floppy, and I said, why doesn't it have a floppy texture? He said, that's just what they're called. So Triple Topper brought a floppy disk. They asked for a floppy disk, and he brought a floppy disk. I admit this, therefore I won't play these on Twitch, as I only publicly play games I legally own. So even though I have busted games, mainly my brother's decision with his contacts in school, and I was getting games, so what did I know back then? I didn't get them, and everyone else saw them as free games. Now the shoe was on the other foot. I caught someone copying my poker radio game show as a bit-for-bit AV reproduction, have more hits than me. I was trying to get a hold of the YouTuber saying, thanks for the propagating my media. From now on, may I have a percentage to be negotiated for using my media? I won't shortchange you because you are spreading the show. He never answered, so in a month, I told YouTube to take off the copycat as the original content holder. He just played it straight through. It wasn't part of a bigger show on poker. It wasn't an article of top 10 newcomer poker people. He got my one video from the beginning to the end with nothing new. Then came the oh my gosh, dude. Like, this is like a history story of his life. Wait a second. During the Genesis versus TurboGrafx era, my brother bought a Genesis on day one, and the most successful launch title that wasn't packed in at the time and destroyed NEC in one day, Ghouls and Ghosts. Before this time, he beat Ghosts and Goblins the first time around at home and quit when he realized he had to play again. This is when we thought games have no end. They just keep repeating and made harder until it can't be made harder. So he gave up, yet considered it beat, not knowing of the second quest. He learned to play Ghouls and Ghosts in the arcade well enough where at his peak he could beat it in one credit. And the Midway Cinema made it more obvious that you just have to play just one more time through, but it will be harder. You must acquire a super weapon during the second trip and then beat Satan for the real ending. I guess one bag on Ghosts and Goblins wasn't enough to explain you have to do it just one more time. It just said it was a dream. Well, he beat professional level, which sets it on his second go around difficulty, blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, dude, this is like... This is a freaking history lesson in video games. Then Jamal won a Genesis. I don't remember whether it was a luck contest or a game playing contest where he won it. I bought it from him for $65.01 because the other friend who doesn't have a Genesis and wanted one was willing to pay $65, and he heard my brother sold my Genesis out from under me. I don't even remember this. I bought Street Fighter, Tiny Toons, Acme, all Genesis, Sonics, except I got a Sega CD for Christmas once I bought my Genesis. I remember Willie Beamish, Night Trap, Eternal Champion CD. Willie Beamish, Sharpie's favorite game. During the 32-bit, 64-bit era, I bought a... See, Triple Topper, all those bit donations, I'm giving 56ok.org and a true advertisement. I bought a 32X on day one because that was the next system Sega was promoting, and it set the day one record at the time with a $150 system. Little did I know there was infighting between the American and Japanese divisions of Sega. They almost literally spoke up on day two, so I got stuck with 32X that Sega Japan wouldn't support well. The coolest game, Sonic Extreme, would have defined 3D platforming, accolades that are now reserved for Super Mario 64, but due to this conflict, the shadow of what could have been. Then came the offer from my friends, one of them being Zophar321. It was, if the Nintendo N64 came out earlier than expected. They would pay me the cost of the Saturn, but the date was well off and I had a job. So I said, why not? And found many fun games on the Saturn like Guardian Heroes, Virtua Cop. So wait, we bought him a Sega Saturn? I even made a trade with Zophar, giving High Octane for receiving Rayman. Best trade ever. I even bought a foreign adapter. Dude, this is... Like, are you supposed to make a webpage about your life? I guess it's all about video games, right? Alright, so let's see here. Something about... Later my brother wanted some games that were on the GameCube, so we bought one. Once my social security check came in, the original main attraction was Metroid Prime. I just passed the halfway mark. But that didn't live up to expectations. I didn't think making it 3D made it better. Just bigger and slower, and with over 50,000 positions the joystick was in. And it also depends on perspective with another 50k possibilities. So it's hard to reproduce hard parts over and over with not much room for error. My favorite games were Mario Sunshine. No, I thought he was going to say something really cool. Alright, so life to the power of X. Alright, we could go on forever and ever and ever. Then I somehow got a Wii. I forgot whether it was a present or I paid for it. I camped out all night at GameStop and it wasn't even opening night. The game I remember as fun were more plentiful like Wii Sports, Legend of Zelda. Jamal won the 360 for me, so I gave him an Xbox 360. I do remember that. Wait, there... What is this? Alright. He's challenging me to beat Golden God mode on Super Meat Boy, but I'm stuck on the last main level before the final boss. So if Jamal beats it, he's doing better than me. There were a lot of games I bought because I liked the online version, and Jamal or Gavin would promise to play with me, something they already had. So I looked on their list and found a few games like Busted Move, Puzzle Fighter, Simpsons Arcade, which because I'm an arcade world champion, score according to Twin Galaxies. We'll click on that link. Oh, dude, if we leave this, we can't even... We won't be able to come back, will we? Where's it at? Oh, he didn't link the... Well, we'll look up for his record. What is it, Simpsons Arcade? Well, sorry, Triple Topper, they took your record off. Oh, cool, brought us back here. Which I bought to see if anyone could do better. Uno, Arkanoid, a few other indie gems. Dude, this... Alright, that's the end of it. Wow. So this literally is the history of his everything gaming wise. And that's just what happens because how I got into this mess. Aw, yeah. There it is. Here's a sales pitch. For my story of how I dominated my friends for 2 weeks before it broke. Click here. This is what bothers me about him, and that's why I quit the columns match. This sounds like a good sales pitch for an ambidextrous joystick, but what makes it killer, a killer sell, is the identity of that cocky friend. That friend is a childhood friend who later turned out to be a famous gamer. I was his best man at his recent wedding. He is Zophar, Jamal, Zophar, whatever. He got better since then, so good that he was all around the original Xbox champ. Determined life the power of X. So he's giving me all. He's telling you all about my gaming history. I got a lot worse. But most importantly, the game has changed so much. In the Genesis days, if you could pull out his super moves 100% of the times when you willed them and could surprise opponents, then you are a Street Fighter 2 New Challengers master. If you do that without thinking to yourself the physical movements, meaning if they are like second nature, then you can use more of your brain power to focus on the screen. Strategize based on position, health, bars, and time. Oh my god, he's giving like a diagnostic. He doesn't even tell you about beating me. Whatever, he says he beats me. I don't recall getting beat by him because he had a right-handed controller, and he's telling everybody because he had a right-handed controller. He's trying to sell his arcade stick, which broke in 2 weeks. See what if you click on Xbox 360. Oh, these must be games that you can play on 56ok.org, and ones that you can't. Alright, here. This is in bold lettering. One piece of advice with the Xbox 360. If you own an Xbox 360 and Xbox One and you're in my situation of low bandwidth, do not use Xbox One backwards capability feature. There are 3 main reasons. It's cheaper to find equipment like steering wheels, fight sticks, and standard controllers for it on the real 360 than the Xbox One. Thinking like a 360. Certain specialty controllers like Kinect and Cabela guns will not work on the Xbox One because Xbox One Kinect cannot emulate 360 Kinect accurately yet, and the Cabela guns are designed as Xbox 360 controllers. But 3, the issue in regards to this specific site is that Xbox 360 games and Xbox One could be 40 times as big. I've seen a 20 megabit game take a gig when emulated on Xbox One. Even disc games, you need to download an emulation patch for it. If it takes 40 times the code to accurately read an Xbox 360 game on the Xbox One compared to a real 360, how efficient and accurate of an emulator is it? Really? You're just adding a whole bunch of code, not to the emulator, but to each game? To make it an Xbox One executable version of a game that looks like a 360 game? I can think of only 2 reasons why I want an Xbox 360 running on my Xbox One. One is Friends, since Friends chat feature is not cross-system, and 2, the Xbox One's built-in controller reprogrammers, especially on Pac-Man Collection, lets me set Pac-Land so I can rapidly tap a button instead of tapping quickly left or right on the thumb pad to make Pac-Man run faster. I would review that, but it's not an online game. Unless otherwise stated, all these 360 games are tested using 500k inbound, 100k outbound of my old Sprint connection. These are old reviews, therefore I'm reviewing the games that I played often. Wow, man, I love this. I'm going to have to come back to 56ok.org, but alright, I think we've had enough of this, so I'm going to cancel this out, close our, remove that, turn the game back on. We'll do like at least one more run before I go to sleep. glad you guys bared with me. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I needed a good laugh. I just can't believe he called his brother a mooch. Like, literally. Yeah. My brother was a mooch. Okay, let's get back to this. Start with this. Let's roll. I mean, I bet you if I investigate that website thoroughly, there's probably some gold mines in there.
Level 1.
Alright, let's go, guys. Let's make this run count. I'm gonna have to have Triple Topper over again, and we're gonna have to do gaming with friends, so we can all question him about 56ok.org. Because he talks about how he does reviews on games based on how they perform on the internet, but I see the majority of that website is chronological history of his gaming experiences in life. I didn't even see a review, except he warned you not to use Xbox One backwards compatibility. Do not do that. Trust me. And we avoided death, but that's not gonna. I can't have that be my last attempt.
Level 1.
I can't allow it.
Level 2.
Alright, so we got past level 1. It's a slow grind, guys. It's a slow grind. We got our heads in the clouds.
Level complete.
Boom.
Level 3.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so our level tricks.
Level 3.
Come on, man. Dang it. I don't like dying on level 3. I kind of want to at least get to level 4. Level 4 or 5-ish. Does it feel like I have a legitimate shot at completing it? Even though I feel like no matter what, unless I get to level 9 with 4 guys, I'm probably not going to complete it. Because you can lose 3 guys as quick as you snap your fingers. This game. I wish it would glitch out, meaning planes would just come on one plane and just keep coming out, and I know where I won't get shot. Once they pass, I can shoot them really quick and then move out of the way and rinse and repeat.
Level complete. Level 5.
So we just need to beat level 5 without dying. And then after we beat level 5, I'll be like, we just need to beat level 6 without dying. Maybe, see, I can't afford not to do shit when I go after it like that.
Level 5.
Come on, man. It's a game. All I need is one more ship to be very upset with myself. Like never ending levels. me to keep my mental focus for such a long freaking time. Oh man, we got 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we've already died. I think 2 times, maybe 3. Yeah. We still have 5 hours and 10 minutes left to play this game.
Level 6.
Come. Ooh. You need to get the DNF off your record. I'm trying to think what would be a good game. We want something we can do in one sitting. I'll look at my I don't work tomorrow. I work Friday. I'll look like the coming soon list and see. I think that would be fun. Hopefully we can include other people in it too. DNF, triple topple. You ever play that one Hollow Knight game or something that sold like for on the Switch like 250,000 copies in the first 2 weeks?
Level complete.
Because maybe we can do that.
7.
I don't know. Just make sure you don't play it. What's up, Emerald? Thanks for stopping. Catching the tail end of some Action 52. So much action. Wow, there is a lot of action going on the screen right now. Not letting me on the top either. I'm gonna die up here. Wow. I was scared. I'm done for if I can't shoot them when they're right in front of me. Pass their same freaking plane 3 times. They'll shoot one way. Oh, I saw that, so I should have been able to react to that. So that was I can't even blame the game on that. Streets Race 3 is a blast, although I feel like Streets Race 3 kind of, it's a good game still, but the music just got really crazy and weird. Like, I think, I love Streets Race 1 music was good. I think Streets Race 2 raised the bar. It was epic music. But 3, for some reason, just seems like the dude must have been high. I don't even understand like what happened. It just got so bizarre. And then I feel like the game difficulty just, I don't know if I feel like it's, I don't have a problem with game difficulty increasing, but I think it increased for the bad reasons. Like, I don't know if it was the controls or just something about it just didn't seem flawless like the second one. I think the second one's the best one.
Level 1.
Hey, you don't have to talk when you stream, right? I guess I'll try again since I'm...
Level 1.
Like, to this day, I would play Streets of Rage. Sega should revitalize the series. Streets of Rage 4. In other words, fan making. Maybe I should just download that and play it. Now it's like Golden Axe 3. I didn't even know Golden Axe 3 existed. I feel like they never really actually physically released it here in the Americas until the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis collection. Alien Stowage.
Level complete.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch you play Alien Soldier in our blast. Alright, Hoffman, good night. Thanks for stopping in. A big Team Zophar! And power up. Thought about getting Shaq food. Don't do it. I'm trying to control my game spending. 2 years ago I was doing so excellent, just not like, don't buy a game that I'm not going to play right away. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But it's hard when you work in the store every day and you see all these games and you're like, I know this game is good and I know I want it in my collection. But I gotta tell myself, if I wait 6 months down the road, it'll probably be on sale or it'll be cheaper. The only games you need to buy, Jamal, are games you're going to play right away, trust me. Like, I'll play Octopath Traveler. Nope. I do want to stream that. And that's why I kind of want this out of the way so I can, we're going to start this again. I want to be able to stream it without this. I want this. I want this off of my back. This is like a cross that I've been bearing for too long. My cross has Extra 52 etched on it. The general public doesn't even understand what that means. Why do you feel sluggish? Why is your morale down? Life beating you down? Like, no, Action 52 is beating me down. It's been doing it for a couple months now. I see clouds and planes and bullets flying. I see speedboats crashing into fishermen boats.
Level complete.
I see dead ants fighting other ants, and then invincible tarantulas. Yeah, we never even tried to attempt to play Gang Ground together. We'll have to do that. I'll do that for fun. Oh, I love playing Game Ground. There's actually only one character that I never saved in Game Ground. I want those stages. I think it was the arcade stage. One of the arcade stages. You have to have the water user to do it. And there's just like trying to say that person could lead to really bad things when you run. Of course, I'm not having that for one character. All you need is Gillian's Thunderhead to beat the game. The bow and arrow guy's the best. The guy that looks like the guy from Golden Axe, Gillian's Thunderhead. The Rajiv, the guy with the spear that you start off with.
Level 3.
Fighting back. Hottiepants-Zophar never gives up. We persevere.
Level complete. Level 4.
Alright. We're okay right now. I'd like to be better. I'd like to be further, I mean. Without dying. See, like I went past that plane and just didn't hit him. That's real crappy feeling. Spot there. Like down there, like this middle spot, because there's a lot of clear space. Kind of see. Still gotta react to a lot of this stuff. All this maneuvering around. Okay, man, I'm getting greedy going down. Come on, before you gotta be done here. Stop testing me. I'm proving myself. I missed all those enemies in the process too.
Level complete.
Oh my god, that took forever, dude. That really took forever. Alright, so we're officially at 7 hours at this game, so now we just have 5 more hours of play. We're on level frickin' 5. What to do, what to do.
Level 5.
What to do. Wow, we almost went straight into that bullet. I mean, I'm surprised that they didn't count that as a hit, to be honest. To be honest with you. Wow, the bullets are flying right now. It turned hard mode on in an instant. Wow, they're not letting me out of this space up here.
Level 5.
Gosh, Jamal. I'm on level 5 already. I need to make it to 6 without dying. Actually, we need to make it to 7 without dying, but tonight we haven't had that success, so one level at a time. Build that confidence up and then strike. Kill it. You gotta let me kill it.
Level 5.
That, I mean, I wouldn't have died if I killed that one thing the first time I went there. I get flustered and frustrated and I lose my focus, even if it's for a second. Only a second, that 1 second is all it takes for me to die.
Level complete. Level 6.
Level 6. We still need a miracle. We only have 2 lives and we have to beat 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have to beat 4 levels. It's not gonna happen.
Level 6.
But we're still trying. Now we really need a miracle. It's our last life. Let's do the unthinkable. Let's beat all last 4 levels with 1 life. Let's make a highlight reel right now. Oh man. Dang it. I think the smart move for me is to call her quits tonight. Should I don't know what to do. I wish I could start streaming like at 7 o'clock. And then stream till now. Starting at midnight sucks. I think it's probably time. It's best for me to go to sleep. I just don't want to get sick. And I feel like every time that I wear myself thin with sleep, I just get sick. So, as always, I want to appreciate today's. Thank you for everyone who came in. Sharpie, Narblast, Hoffman, anyone else that I miss, Emerald. Love the support, love the family, the big team Zophar, and power up. We only have 5 games left where we need to potentially not be able to beat them, but run the course of time, 12 hours. And you know what? We want to appreciate. Oh yeah, your face as well. I apologize if I forgot you. Yeah, the triple topper biography was great. It certainly was. But so 5 more hours of Dauntless, 11 hours of Sidewinds. Mind's Eye, we only have like 2 hours and 15 minutes left of that. So that's 3 games. It could be the other one. Oh, the stupid pinball game. We probably have a ton of time left on the stupid pinball game.
Level 1.
It's this neat speed boots. So yeah, we have some serious amounts of time left on this stuff. But that's okay. We just have to pick a time and play and not sleep. But tonight's not that night. We had fun. Let's end on a good note. So, good night, people. I love you guys. I love you. Shoot, why didn't you guys remind me that the freaking game audio was through the roof? I'm sorry if the game audio blared everything out.